Hello, everybody, and welcome to the most metal Monday night. My name is Robb Zipp. I am your host, and this is Demu. This is the co-host. She will come in and go. And today I am going to be joined by Eric from Helsótt, and maybe somebody else in the band. I'm not exactly sure. Um, he's not here yet, but they will be joining us soon. They are based in Menifee, California. That's right outside of LA, just south of Riverside. Um, oh, there's my other cat, Bobby. She never comes up here, so you won't see her. Um, oh, wait, here's Eric. Let's welcome him to the show. Let's make sure. Well, let's go ahead and he's got a private chat. He says he's here. All right, let's go ahead and get the show started real quick. All right, Eric, welcome to the show, sir. Oh, use it
Hey,
sideways, please.
what's up, bud?
I can't hear you either. Actually, maybe this
I
is
can't hear you. Can you
okay.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. That was my fault.
Okay,
Um,
I
yeah.
can hear you now too.
Okay. Is there a way you can turn your phone sideways since you're using a cell phone? Okay. You must have the. You must. You must have the screen locked here. I'll just
Yeah,
do it
let
like
me look
this,
at that right now, dude.
or I could do it like this, and it won't be as noticeable. there we go. There we go. That's why I like to I like to try to do. You know what? This is fun. This is fun. This is
Hey,
part
man,
of
we just
part of
went
the show.
swirly whirly.
That's right. Well, it's good to see your smiling face, man. I know you had some personal things. We won't get into that, but I hope everything is going okay. Hope
Yeah,
everything's
man,
good.
all good. Thank you.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Good to hear. Glad you can make this work today. Usually I go for about an hour or so, but if you got some other stuff you got to take care of, or if your battery dies, I understand.
Right on, man.
Cool.
Well, I'm
Well,
here. I'm here for the foreseeable future.
okay, all right. Well, I'm supporting your band today. I'm wearing your shirt. I don't have every shirt for
I'm
every
I'm
band.
wearing one too.
You're wearing a man who wears his own merch. I love it. I mean, I'm wearing my own merch with my hat, so there you go.
Right.
So tell me, so Helsótt, for those that don't know, a dark pagan death metal band. Is that somewhat correct?
Sure. We're all sorts of shit, man. But yeah, we definitely have the pagan themes and all the lyrics. So we consider ourselves a pagan metal band. But we have folky elements, we have power metal elements, we have acoustic elements. But lyrics are typically dark and sad and depressing. People die and all that shit. So yeah, I guess you would consider it dark. But we have some happy stuff too. Few and far between, but there are some happy songs.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I mean, can you tell where I'm at right now? I'm right down the street from you.
Yeah, man. Ooh, Menifee Moo.
I like to always. I'm not sure if you've seen many of these interviews, but I like to always try to have my background be, somewhere close to where the band is.
Well, I wish you were actually here, man. I wouldn't have to hold my phone like this.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I see your pirate flag back there. Yeah, I mean, I hate to ask, you don't have a stand for your phone
Nope, not man.
or a
I
laptop
I
or a
got shit
computer.
going on right now. I'm very mobile right now, so I just grabbed my phone and said, "Let's do this."
All right. Okay. Well, that works, man. That works. That absolutely works. So I mean, people might see in the thumbnail. It's in the background image right now. Some people might think you might be a country band, like an outlaw country band.
Hell yeah. We love confusing fuckers.
Well, you guys, this is from photo shoot for new video that I actually thought I might be able to come help you with, but it ended up not happening. I apologize for that, man.
That's cool. We had a blast, man. It would have been cool to have you there.
Can we show the video? I mean, I know
Yeah,
there's okay.
absolutely.
We'll show it and we'll do some commentary over it. So hopefully, hopefully Marco doesn't slap me with a copyright.
I'm sure it'll be fine, man. You got my permission.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's go to your YouTube. We'll show your YouTube here. Here is your YouTube page. You can see I am subscribed, a longtime subscriber,
Cheers.
and I want to show here's all your videos. Actually,
That one would be on the M Theory
oh, it
page.
is on M Theory, but you do have it in your music videos.
Yeah.
So here we go. I'll Make You Famous is the name of this one. Oh, I got to unmute it. There we go. Let's turn it about halfway.
Yeah, so our new album's a concept album. It's like a fan fiction album about how Billy the Kid became the fastest gun in the West.
Okay.
And there's voodoo pagan elements. There's Native American pagan elements. Just some rowdy times in there, some death, murder, mysticism, blood rituals. It's all cool.
All the cool shit. Here we go. We're in a what Old West Town. Now this is an actual like set location.
Yes, sir. This is White Horse Ranch in Landers, California.
Right.
Actually filmed that Super Bowl commercial where Sam Elliott's mustache was dancing. They had a rap guy in there for Doritos or whatever.
Yeah.
That was filmed there, and then there was a Lindsey Sterling video that was filmed there.
Okay.
It was all like cyberpunk.
All these people are like fans of yours, right?
Oh yeah. These are friends and fans. We just put the word out and said, "Hey, anybody want to be in a video?" So,
right, and that's why I was almost there. I almost made it. It was just
you almost made it. Well, we had a blast, man.
It looks like it. Here we got the gun battle about to commence. I mean, what better theme music for an Old West gun battle than, pagan death metal?
Again, we like to surprise people, man. You would think we would be out there twinging and twanging and singing about our pickup truck and how our dog died, but nope, gunfight. I
mean, if you think about it, it really is pretty damn metal. The shit
oh
that
yeah,
went down.
Absolutely. I mean, Insufferum sings about it all the time. Well, not all the time, but several songs about it, man. So we're not the first by any means, but
you guys are from out there. You're from the deserts of California. You're out from West Insufferum, aren't they from Finland?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite. Like we usually get shit on by the European reviewers saying, "Oh, what are these Californians doing singing about Vikings? What do they know about Vikings?" And I'm like, yeah, because the Moon Sorrow and Insufferum boys, they're waking up in their longhouse every morning and cooking their salmon out by the fucking sauna in the river. It's like, no, they're in apartments and houses just like the fucking rest of us, driving cars and shit.
Yeah.
But they always give us shit. So I'm like, try giving us shit on this one. This is American pagan metal.
Right. That's right, man. You guys do your own thing.
And I'd like to point out that out of our entire catalog, we have 9 songs about Norse mythology.
There you go.
That hardly makes us a Viking metal band.
Fair enough. Though this shirt is like one of the best, like Amon Amarth looking shirts. It's not an Amon Amarth shirt.
It's sick, man. We have an artist out of Indonesia that did that one.
Very cool, man. So, I mean, what made you guys decide that you were going to do this this cowboy theme this time?
Well, it's just, it's always been in my blood. I've always loved Western movies and the history of it. I'm a pretty big history guy. So as far as American history, this is one of my favorites to follow. I just love the lawlessness, the rawness, the danger. I mean, even just trying to move west back then, you could fucking die of dysentery fucking just drinking out of the river and shit like that. So fucking, like everything was like the death was on your doorstep no matter where you were. I mean, whether you were going to get shot or bit by a snake or get fever or typhus or plague, Death was always around the corner, and I just think it was brutal times, and I love it. And so we always think about our stuff years in advance. So we were driving through the desert on our way to a gig to Las Vegas, and me and my drummer were just like, man, when are we going to do the Western album? This was probably 2 years before we released Slaves and Gods. So like 2016, I think, is when we decided to do this album. And I want to give props to that fly. That was one of the raddest things. Guys laying on the ground. I was like, oh shit, don't move. A fly just landed on. Don't move. Don't fuck this shot up.
and you directed this too, apparently. I just saw that directed by Eric Dow.
Yeah, it's the first time. I didn't know what I was doing, man. I just hit up a few of my director friends and video friends over the years, and they've all moved up, in the world, as most of us have, and they're all like, yeah, man, I'll do it for $9,000. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah,
I'm like, and that didn't even cover like the camera crew or any of that shit. That was just for them to be there to tell everyone what to do.
Yeah.
I was like, I can fucking do that. I'm like, especially because I don't have $9,000 to pay anybody anything.
Right,
so
right.
I'm like, I'll fucking do it. And so I hired a camera. I hired a camera guy, and me and him just went and did it.
Oh man, shit. I hope you didn't pay the cameraman too much.
No, man.
$9,000.
Oh no. Vinny's very awesome, very affordable, very easy to work with. It was all. I probably underpaid him, but I paid him what he asked for. So
shit, fair enough, man. Well, there you go.
But yeah, we had a blast, man. That video is, near and dear to me. We've never really had much love on the internet or social media or YouTube or anything like that. We've always been more of a road band. And, this video got over 100,000 views in 2 weeks. And to us, that was just amazing.
So I want to make sure to show all the credits, There you go. You got your end cards there for some other videos.
Hell yeah.
So good job there, man. That's really entertaining. 100,000 views. I don't have any videos that have come close to that. So that's awesome.
Nah, man, it's like I said, it's a first for us. But appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody involved. All of the Indiegogo supporters that helped it, make the thing happen. I think we came in just at $6,000 for the cost of 2 videos, because we did 2 that day. Okay. So the next one comes out May 11th, I believe.
Okay, and that'll be on the M Theory Audio YouTube page. Okay, so all the videos are from M Theory, and then what you guys put out is just kind of like your own.
Yeah, our own like little bullshit videos.
Yeah. I really love. I mean, if you want me to play this and go over this, we can, or if not, if you think it'll take too much time, it's kind of your call. But I really love your Vakken open air vlog. That.
Oh yeah, man, that was fun.
That was really cool. So let me explain how I, to the viewers how I know you. In 2019, I covered, in 2020, and as far as I could, the Vakken metal, the Wacken.
Oh.
The metal battle. So I did the Houston show, the Texas final in Austin, and then I went to Hollywood for the USA final, and that's where I met you.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, dude's coming out from Texas for this? Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. And because I had tickets to go to Wacken itself, and I really wanted, the whole idea of the metal battle, I think, is awesome. Like the fact that it's the biggest, it's the mecca of metal festivals.
The Holy Land.
It's the Holy Land. Yeah, they call it the Holy Land. So if you're a metal fan, at least once in your life, you have to go.
I agree. Got to get there once.
You got to get there once, and it's even better if you get to play it.
Yeah, right? Well, I'll say that.
Yeah. So the opportunities that they give unsigned metal bands to play this huge festival, I think, is an amazing experience.
Absolutely, man.
And so that's one of the many reasons I love this festival so much. And so I wanted to support whoever the American band was, and I actually the Iceland band I met in Iceland when I went in January 2019. So there was two bands that played the metal battle that I was
That
psyched
you're
to
rooting for.
that I was rooting for. Yeah, and neither one of them placed, but that's all right. They still, it was still awesome to see them play in Germany, you know, and
Yeah, it's
and
a
then
win all on itself, man.
it is a win all in itself, absolutely, without a doubt. And then you got to play your band. I'm sorry, my cat.
Is that Timu?
Yeah, it's Dimu. Yeah, yeah, it's right. Yeah, yeah. She likes to. I don't know. I have two cats, but the other one leaves me alone when I'm doing this. This one,
The other
it's
one's
kind of
like,
strange.
look at my butthole.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. But so, yeah. So you got to play, and you got to play one of the bigger stages,
Yeah.
and you literally brought the thunder.
The,
Literally,
the thunder and lightning, man.
thunder and lightning. That's right, man. It was.
Luckily, we got through our set. I mean, we only had like a minute and a half left of our last song, but it's like it's the climax of the whole set, you know. And the song's about dying in battle and going to Valhalla and all that shit. So it's like the song was called "Honor Thy Valkyrie." So it was kind of fitting that Thor fucking came down on us while we were playing it at the Holy Land, and
That's right, dude.
you
That
know
was
we
legendary. I'll always remember that, man. Always.
it was fucking cool, man. I wish we could have finished the set and got our picture from stage. That everyone gets. We didn't get to get that, and that's a big bummer for us. There were a lot of people there by the end of our set. It was so fucking rad. But yeah, that one was funny because those big festivals, if you go over, they cut your power. They're like done.
Yep.
So I didn't figure I'd be doing too much shit talking. For whatever reason, we get heckled a lot when we're on stage, especially here in California. It's like drunk guys just start, and I'm pretty good at firing them back. I'm used to talking shit on stage all the time. So I was like, well, it's in Germany. It's a big festival. We'll be separated from the crowd. I don't think I'll have to do too much shit talking. And I was right. So we added more songs to the set list. Just squoze it in there where we would have like 45 seconds to get our band picture, because getting your photo on stage at these festivals is part of your time, your playing time.
Right.
So, we rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed. We had this set down to a T. We're up on stage and we're killing it. It's going exactly how I planned. And all of a sudden, right there at the last song, the power goes out. And the guy comes running out on stage and stops us and all this shit. And I just got embarrassed, man. I was like, how in the fuck did we go over? Yeah, I'm like, they have a clock on the stage, and I look up at the clock and I'm just like, there's no fucking way we went over. But I was just like super embarrassed, man. And then I realized, because they're speaking in Deutsch, and I finally realized someone who speaks English comes up to me and they're like, lightning, thunder, you got to get the fuck out of here. I was like, oh shit, really? No. I was like, well, can we get our band picture? They're like, no, get the fuck off the stage. They wouldn't even let us grab our gear. They were literally like, get the fuck off the stage. And with me especially, because I usually am on stage barefoot. Right. I take that from Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner, man. He used to go out on stage barefoot because he liked to feel the energy and the heat from the stage.
Okay.
So I started doing that. That was why, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that's actually fucking awesome. And he's right. It's just like you feel it so much differently. And, so I do that all the time. And I'm sitting there going, oh, there's fucking lightning. And I'm fucking barefoot on a wet stage while I'm sopping wet and sweat. I'm like, yeah, I should probably get out of here. But, I was embarrassed for a second, man. I thought we went over our time, but we didn't.
Well, I know as you being one of the organizers of the metal battle, that's one of the things that's very, it's very strict on those bands that compete, that they get on and get off the stage and play their set.
Yes. And I tell them all, because they always bitch and whine and complain about it. Some bands don't. I mean, some bands are super professional about it, which those are the bands I'm looking for. Right. But I'm like, if you go over in Germany, they're going to cut you off, and you will bring great disrespect to our country. Like you will bring great shame upon us all. It's not just you, it's all of the USA, because like the Vakken metal battle is a lot like the Olympics for us, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So you're representing your entire country when you're there in the battle. And if you're one of the jackass bands that goes over and gets cut off, it's like, ooh, oh, and you look right at the other promoter, from that country, and just like, ah, So I tell them, it's like, I'm looking for a band that can get up there and handle their shit, and not only like, because a lot of bands, they'll stop playing like too early because they're afraid of going over their time. I'm not looking for that either, because if you stop 5 minutes early, that's a whole song wasted,
right? Right.
Like I'm looking for a tight 25-minute set, get up there, do your shit in 24 minutes and 30 seconds and get off the stage.
Yeah. I make sure, when I cover the metal battles here in Texas and bands, ask me advice. I'm like, listen, first of all, I'm not a judge. I don't ever want to be a judge, because there's always going to be unhappy bands, unhappy band members, and they're going to think, this person's an asshole. They picked this band over this band. I'm like, no, I don't ever want that. I don't want that.
You're smart.
Like, I'm press. I just cover it. You're
the good guy.
I might have some personal favorites for one reason or another, but I'm going to be happy for whoever wins. I'm going to trust the judges. I know the judges have their reasons for picking the bands who move on, and it could be little things,
Yeah.
So.
And I always tell the bands too, man, it's like, you can't let the opinions of three guys, crush your life and crush your dreams, Well, it's just their opinion.
For example, so the 2019 USA final, right? Monarch won.
Yeah.
They got to play in Germany, and that was awesome.
They shred, man.
Yeah. So I'm not sure really what they've got going on lately. I haven't talked to
Matt's left the band, so they're a 3-piece now. Well, and actually Alex left the band too. Yeah.
Yeah, Alex left
so they got replaced. They got a replacement for Alex, and then Matt left, and now they're running as a 3-piece from what I understand.
Well, I saw Casey not too long ago when he was playing with Cage. Him and Sean, they came to Texas a few months ago. So I got to see Casey from Monarch. So that was cool.
Yeah, man. Hope those guys are doing good. I just did a little show in December for Dimebag Daryl at the Brick by Brick. They do a Shred for Dime every year, and I did some songs, and Casey did some songs, so I got to catch up with him for a little bit. And then we actually did a show at a place called the Cowshed. Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird vibe. It was like a country western place, and this was before we had announced our new album. So we were all looking around going, fuck, man, is Yeehawing going to be our future here? But actually it was a really cool show. I got to catch up with Matt a little bit, and I kind of could tell he was on the outs, man. He just didn't look like he was having fun anymore.
If you're not having fun, there's no point. So,
that's a bummer because he's a major talent, man. That's a hard guy to replace.
He's really good. But then, let me see. So Toxic Ruin, they got signed to the same label that you're on, M Theory.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
they had a few times. Marco was one of the judges. He got to see them at the Viper Room. They didn't win, but he got to see what they were all about, and now they're signed. They're on tour right now, actually, with Lich King.
Yeah. It's the same. And Stonecutters. It's the same tour. It's the same tour from 2020. They were on that tour, and they had to stop the tour.
Yeah. So they just redid it.
Yeah, and they're still not coming to Texas. So those
fuck the South tour.
Yeah, basically. I know. Yeah, I don't even think it's that. I think they're playing in the South, but they're not coming anywhere
near you,
anywhere near me. And
that's weird, man.
And like right now, like like Old Blood played in Austin and in San Antonio, and they didn't play in Houston. That's I live in Houston,
right?
And I talked to Andrew. He's the one who put that together, and he just he couldn't find. He talked to someone he knew, a promoter, and they wouldn't get back with him, so he just couldn't find anything here. But
Booking a tour is a pain in the ass, man.
I can only imagine. And right now, listen, gas prices here are nowhere near what they are in California, but it still hurts, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, when we're touring, we can't wait to get where the gas prices are cheaper, and now they're
Right.
not cheaper.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, are
we
you
just
guys
actually traded our tour bus in and got a Suburban. So
so is that is
we
that
had to
better on gas?
downgrade.
Is that
It's way
better on
better.
gas? Is
Yeah,
it?
it's gonna be
Is it diesel?
no. Our tour
Okay.
bus was,
Mm,
but it was big. It was
yeah.
costly, man.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
so
gonna be. We're used to running around in vans and stuff like that too. So we're
well,
giving a Suburban a try.
you're a four-piece. Do you take anybody else with you?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a bass player. It will be the full five piece on our
Five-piece.
next tour,
Okay.
and we usually like to take a sound guy or a driver or a merch person, but running I have a West Coast tour that I'm booking right now,
Mhm.
and I don't think that we'll run with too many people. We'll bring our
No.
bass player, we'll run the merch ourselves, and if we can find a driver that wants to help out, I think we'll be good with that. We'll take one person with, so we'll run as a six piece. But when we finally gear up for a full U.S. tour and get back into Canada and all that, we'll upgrade. We'll get rid of the Suburban and we'll bring more people with us.
I mean, I just interviewed Elysian. They were just in town with Omnium Gatherum,
Yeah,
and
man, I just saw them at Brick.
yeah, it's a great lineup. And Riley, every time I've seen Elysian, um, Riley's always been the merch guy.
Hmm.
So he just puts a little sign, when they play, I'm on stage, come back later.
Yeah, exactly. And whatever band's next year or whatever, just tell them like, hey, man, don't let anyone fuck with my merch.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
in the metal scene, you don't really have to worry about it too much. We've had a few problems while we were on stage, and someone's over there at the merch booth, but I'll take all the vinyls and all the, the easy shit to take off the table, and I'll put it
yeah,
under the table in a box and turn our lights off,
yeah.
So it really looks like we've closed shop down while we're up on
Right.
stage. It only takes me a couple of minutes to set it back up when we're done. But yeah, it's like pulling teeth to get a pagan metal band to run their merch. They're out getting drinks bought for them, and I've got like 6 drinks bought for me, and I'm still trying to fucking get all the sweat off my face and get all the blood that we use and the paint off us, while people are trying to buy merch, and I'm just like, fuck, man, give me a minute.
Well, I mean, I guess everybody figures out what works for them.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't. There's no money in it. You can't afford to pay anybody these days.
Right. Yeah, I
So,
understand that. Yeah.
and Riley, I got him as a judge for the San Diego final coming up,
Nice.
because he actually lives in
Right.
North County, San Diego.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the one thing about that band is they all live in I didn't even know Greg moved to Canada.
I
So,
didn't either. I had
yeah,
no idea.
yeah, he's in Vancouver now. So, I know that they're from the band is
Colorado,
originally
right?
from Colorado, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I think Fort Collins or something like that. So, but yeah, he
Not
said
even Denver.
not even Denver, no. I mean, but that whole, like, Colorado Springs, Denver, Fort Collins, that I-25 corridor, it's
Yeah.
basically the same, you know? Bands that are from Colorado, they just go up and down that interstate. That's their
Yeah, there's a big college town in there somewhere. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember we
Colorado
were on.
Colorado State is in Fort Collins,
Oh, so that's
and, and
probably.
Colorado is in Boulder, which is, basically just south of Denver.
Yeah, we were north of Denver, or northwest of Denver.
Yeah.
I don't know,
You're
somewhere.
probably in Fort Collins. Yeah, it's a big college
Probably.
town. Yeah,
Yeah, we
Colorado
we
State.
stopped we stopped on tour to buy some drinks and take a piss and whatever, and we just realized that everyone around us was fucking way younger than us,
Yeah.
and was like vibrant, and like it was like a happy town, and we was just
Yeah.
looking around. I was like, fuck, man, we're in a college town. Let's just stay here for a while.
Yeah, those towns are cool, man. They can be.
Yeah, I'm sure they can be lame too, but
They can be lame too. A lot of
when you're on tour and you're like, especially you've come from the Midwest or whatever, and everyone you see is just like a grumpy redneck who wants you the fuck out of their town just by looking at you.
right.
When you get to a nice vibrant town, you're like, let's chill here for a while, get a beer.
I remember in 2020, I drove up to South Dakota for the South Dakota Slam Dakota Death Fest
Oh yeah,
in Sioux Falls. So
nice.
I drove because it was cheaper than flying. I did the math and it was cheaper. And
Yeah, I know
even
a
with the
few people that
time,
went to that. Was it cool?
yeah, it's really cool. Les, she puts on a pretty cool show.
Yeah, you don't
So
think of Metal Fest in South Dakota for sure, man. You
no,
think
but
of
there were
panning for gold and bikers.
Toxic Rune was there.
Yeah,
So Toxic Rune was there. There's a big death metal scene in Omaha, Nebraska, which is not really that far away.
right.
And there's Gorgatron is from Fargo. Gorgatron are so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I've heard them.
Oh, dude. I mean, but you get to see them live is to
You
feel it.
like them, do you?
Yeah, I
Hell
really
yeah.
do, man. They're really good. And it's like one of those things. Yeah, their album's really good. Their videos are fun. But just there's something about that fucking buzzsaw in person. You
Hell
know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? That
Oh yeah,
buzzsaw.
I've seen the videos. I don't think I've ever seen them live.
Oh,
We broke
because
down
they're
in Fargo once.
I mean, because yeah, bands like that, like they play in the Midwest. You
Yeah,
know, it's too hard for them to they all have day jobs and shit. So it's hard for them to really go out west to California and shit. Like they should. You know,
absolutely.
so you
That's
got
getting harder for
regional.
everybody, man. Everyone's staying regional. Like, like
Yeah.
I said, I'm booking a tour right now for Helsótt, and I'm not even thinking about going east. Not
How
even.
so? Where are you thinking about going? And when
Um,
is your tour going to start? Or when are you thinking about going on tour?
well, it's going to be summer or beginning of summer. It hasn't been announced yet, so I don't want to release too much info. But
Okay, fair enough. Fair
um,
enough.
I have most of it booked, as in like we're doing 9 dates, and I think I have 8 of them booked. And the ninth date, we already have a couple of venues, and we got the bands and all that. We're just waiting for to decide which venue will be the best for us. So, but other than that, yeah, we'll start in California and go north. So Bay Area, then Portland, Seattle. Then we'll do Boise at the Shredder, the only fucking place to play there for us, and then Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, end it in Arizona, and come home.
Sounds like makes sense. Geographically speaking, it makes sense. I mean, and
Yep.
that's still a lot of territory to cover.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Some people don't realize how massive the West Coast of the United States. I mean, California itself is huge, and then you go into Portland. That's like basically on the Washington border.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's a big road trip, man.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
big tour.
yeah. We're giving ourselves 1 day off between Seattle and Boise, Idaho, just to so we don't have to hustle to get over there. And the shows usually aren't very big there in Idaho. Like we'll be lucky if we draw 30 people.
Sure.
So we're not going to be in a big hurry or try to kill ourselves to get there like we have in the past.
I know.
So
I know Darren from Greyhawk. Stopped a shooter in Boise.
yeah, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have them on a show in 2 weeks. So
Yeah, I read about all that shit the night it happened. It was fucking crazy, man.
yeah,
But luckily, it was non-associated with the metal scene, so
yeah,
it was just a random act.
just a random act of fuckery.
Yeah, but good on that guy. Cheers to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some good publicity, and I'm looking. They're actually a really good band too. I don't know if
That
you've
always
heard much
helps.
of
Yeah,
them.
I checked his band out that night.
Okay, that night I was actually Facebook friends with with one of the guitar players. She goes by Queen Diamond on Facebook, but I don't know if you noticed, I'm not on Facebook anymore, Eric.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah,
I think you
yeah,
told me when you were leaving it. I'm like, I fucking hate social media. I barely can get myself to do Facebook anymore.
yeah.
So, when everyone's moving to like Twitch and what's the other one? Discord,
Yeah,
and now there's the TikTok shit, and I'm
yeah.
just like, fuck, man.
So
I
right
can't even
now,
do Instagram. I don't
right,
even give a fuck.
yeah, I killed Instagram too. Right now. I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
How's it
Um,
going for you? Better than Facebook bullshit?
oh yeah, dude. Facebook, you know, this isn't just Facebook. I can say this for any form of social media. Like, I labeled this Helsótt live interview, the most metal Monday night. Because that's what this is.
Right.
But if I titled it like assholes from asshole from Helsótt, not that you're an asshole,
No,
but
I get it. No, I get
but
what you're saying.
if I was to do some kind of clickbait shit, it honestly would get a lot more views. But I'm
Yeah,
not.
and when they're
I'm
done
not
with
gonna.
the interview, they were like, "Where was the assholeness?"
Right, right. So or it's like if we were like, assholes talk shit about Kanye West,
Yeah.
or assholes talk about Squid Game.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I didn't even watch it, man.
Oh, it's good.
I
It's
don't,
good. It's good. I'll give it that. It's good, and I
it
enjoyed it.
looks good. It looks
I look
interesting, man,
I
for
look
sure.
forward to seeing a second season when they make that. They have to make it because it's made so much money. But
Well,
but
no
this
surprise for me. I just finished 1883. Did you get to watch that?
no, what's
It's
that?
it's like a prequel to Yellowstone,
I
which
never
I haven't
watched
really got
Yellowstone
into
either.
Yellowstone much. With it's like a Montana rancher drama with Kevin Costner,
Okay.
but they did a prequel series to it, and it's called 1883, and it's basically the Oregon Trail with
Okay.
Sam Elliott.
Oh, okay. Well, you
And
can never go wrong with Sam Elliott.
no, it's fucking really good, man. It was brilliantly done. It's great Western. I recommend it to everyone. I just finished it last night.
I'm, to be honest with you, just personally, I'm not like super big into westerns. Maybe it's part of like, I'm from Texas, right? And
So you're sick of it.
I'm sick of the rodeos going on right now. Me and my parents went to the rodeo, but I don't own a cowboy hat. I don't wear cowboy boot. I don't own cowboy boots.
Right,
I'm not part of that culture. So it's like I don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean?
right.
Like it's a foreign. It's like I knew some people that were like that, and they were all assholes.
So
They were all,
I don't doubt it, man.
you know.
Luckily,
So
I'm just a metalhead that likes, the Western
yeah,
culture
sure.
from the West, from
Right. You're
the
from out there.
1800s.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I could give a fuck about, 2000s rodeo.
Right.
Like, that doesn't interest me either. I don't ride a horse. I don't,
But there
I
is
don't own
but you're
boots.
but you're saying, as you're saying, it is really important part of American history,
Yes.
all
Oh,
the
it's fucking
Western
pioneering,
expansion.
man.
Yeah.
It's pioneering.
Yeah.
It's all in the words. It's fucking
We all
the
played
very
Oregon
definition.
Trail. We all played Oregon Trail in elementary school,
And
or at
you
least
all died of dysentery.
yeah.
You all died in the river, and you all fucking jumped up and down the first time you actually shot a deer with that little mouse. Like, fuck, it happened.
Yep. Yep, for real, man. That was
Yeah.
that was it, man. Back in the 80s. I
Yep.
mean, I'm 44 years old. I think we might be close around the same age. So,
Yeah, I'm about to turn 39.
okay. Well, there you go. I got you beat for 5 years.
Right. Yeah, but I'm an old soul.
There you go. Right
Been
on,
told that
man.
my whole life, even when I was like 7 or 8 years old,
And
the
it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how old anybody is. You're just all metalheads. We're all adults, right?
yeah.
We're all adults, and we're
But
all
we're all kids at heart too.
we're kids at heart. Yep.
I mean, look at all the gray in my beard, man. Holy shit. How the fuck did that happen?
Hey, you ever think later down the line you might turn into a Santa Claus?
Everyone
Heavy
fucking
metal
asks
Santa
me that,
Claus.
man.
Well, 'cause it's the beard. It's the
Congratulations.
beard. It's the
Yeah,
beard.
congratulations for being the 800th asshole this week to fucking ask me that.
Well, there we go. I could retitle this "Asshole Interviews Helsótt."
You know what though, dude? Those Santa Clauses make a lot of
They
fucking money.
do. They do.
Like
The ones with natural, real white
yeah,
beards. Hell
yep.
yeah,
I'm
because it's a
fat.
rare
I'm
commodity.
jolly. I could do it, man. I know I could do it. I just don't like kids. I barely like my kids.
Well, you still got a ways to go before it's all white, and
Yeah, I
you can
know.
really think about that.
But fuck, man, like, could you imagine only having to work a month and a half and then being set the rest of the year?
I mean, some of them can do it. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean, we're
yeah,
talking $200-300 an hour, and
yeah.
they get to started working right after Thanksgiving,
Shit,
and some of them even go till after Christmas.
I need to grow out a beard.
I know all this because
I mean,
I
I'd be
get
an okay
asked.
Santa, right?
Yeah, you should, yeah. But I know all this shit about the Santa Claus because I get asked by actual Santa Clauses all the time to join their groups and their Facebook
To
groups
do
and to
clubs,
do it.
yeah.
You know, they're like, "You'd be so perfect." Yeah, fuck you. And of course, I take after my dad. My dad has the full white beard. He actually just moved to just north of Houston. I think it's Hockton or Hockyton or do you know where that is? Hockton, Hockey
No,
Town,
never heard of that.
Bumfuck. I don't know. It's like 30-minute drive from Houston. My sister lives in Houston. She said, "Yeah, about 30 minutes away." So,
Huh.
but anyway, I take
Well,
after him.
Houston is an hour away from Houston, no matter where you drive.
Well, fuck, even anywhere you go in California now, like even in
Yeah.
Menifee, dude, I'm on one end to get to the other on any given day might take me 25-30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it used to be a bumfuck 3-road town.
Uh-huh.
That's why we moved here. And now all the fucking people moved in and all the stop signs turned into stop lights and all the 1-lane roads turned into 4 fucking lane roads. And before you know it, I can't get anywhere anymore. It's fucking bullshit.
Hey man, it's the closer to the coast you are, the more expensive the houses are. So like people are getting forced out
Yep.
there,
Oh hell, man, dude! I live in a 2 fucking bedroom apartment, with my 4 people family, and it's over $2,000 a month just to live here.
That's insane, man. That's
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. But I love California.
Yeah. Is that where you're from? Are you from out there?
I was born in Utah, but I spent some time in Arkansas, but California is the majority of where I've lived. For those of you from out here, I lived in Moreno Valley, then Fallbrook, and then Menifee for the longest portion of my life. And I'm on tour all the time, or just travel or whatever, and I just there's places I love, and I'm like, yeah, I'd love to visit here again for sure, but I always miss California, and I fucking can't wait to get back whenever I'm out of this place. So I know it's a shithole, and I know it's overpriced, and I know there's a lot of fucking assholes here, but for whatever reason, it's my home.
Yeah, man. Home is home. Home is home, without a doubt. Just like where I live is where I live. This is my home, and I don't know. I might have some more opportunities if I came out that way with what I do, but it's not my home. I enjoy visiting. I enjoy visiting everywhere I go.
Yeah,
That's
you're a
why
traveler, man.
that's
You
why
get
I like to
around.
travel. Well, I try, and not so much right now. I don't.
Well, not a lot of people are.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
wouldn't feel too bad about yourself there.
yeah, but I mean, I don't have a job right now. I haven't had one since November, so
Oh shit!
yeah, that's why I
Where'd you
thought.
get? I thought you were getting a job with Disney or some shit like
No,
that.
I had a job with Disney.
Oh, okay.
I had a job with Disney. Yeah, it's a long. I worked for Fox, and Disney bought most of Fox.
Yeah.
And then they sold off our portion, and then laid us off. And then they moved into our building. And they didn't have enough jobs for everybody.
Well,
So
that was really nice of them, wasn't it?
yeah, I'm not real happy with how all that went down, honestly. So,
Well,
and
I don't
I'm currently in the job market. I'm looking for a job.
hire this man.
You know, it's tough. But right now, I got a little bit of money, but I'm
It
trying to
goes
be a
quick,
little.
doesn't it?
It goes real quick. It goes real quick. Yeah, I got to feed this one. I got to feed this one. I got to change
Yeah,
her litter. I
yeah.
got to look at
That's
her
not
eyes.
cheap.
Look at her cat eyes, man. Look at that. Now she's like, okay, get on.
She's like, get the
She's like, fuck
yes, I'm done.
that. So yeah, I got two little ones to look after. It's not just me.
Yeah, I understand, man.
But
Well, best of luck to you, dude.
thanks, man. Well, and so that's why. Okay, so that's another thing I was going to bring up is that's why I'm not going to be able to. I covered the Houston uh, metal battle, and congratulations to the two bands that were moving on from that. They're going to be competing this Sunday at the Texas final in Austin, and I'm not going to be there just because I mean it's a 3.5 hour drive,
Right.
but
I don't
I
think
have to.
anyone expects you to make that drive, dude.
No, I mean I have
I know
twice
you
before,
have.
you
I
know,
know. Hell,
but
you've
it's
come out to California.
yeah, I've driven out there. I've driven to California. So, and I was just out in California for Andrew's festival, for his Metal Assault festival,
Hell
you
yeah.
know. So, um, but right now it's just too much. I'd have to drive out there, get a place to stay, and then drive back. And right now, I mean, I could probably do it back and forth on a tank of gas because I drive a Honda Civic, you know, but it would still, gas is $4 a gallon, so that would cost me like $45,
Yeah.
at least just for that, plus a hotel stay. And then I was really planning on coming out there in May for the USA final because it's May 7th, right?
Yeah.
At the Viper Room, is that still gonna? Because
Yep.
there's some words about the Viper Room getting torn down soon or something like that.
They're not going to start. I mean, it's all hearsay, but from what I understand, they're not going to start construction on the new place till next year.
Okay, so May
But as
7th. So May
it's looking like
7th.
I've got to either find a new place for the battle next year or do it sooner.
Well, yeah, either
But
will
as
work.
far as this year goes, we're all good.
You're good. So May 7th at the Viper Room, the USA Bakken Metal Battle final. You are you going to be one of the judges, or are you just kind of organizing it?
Fuck no. Not if I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you know who the judges are going to be for the final yet, or can
I've
you
got a
say?
couple locked in. I don't want to name them, but I got a
Okay, that's
couple.
fine.
I need more. But
It's really cool. It's really better to not announce who the
oh
judges
yeah, because
are.
I don't want the bands fucking with the judges.
Exactly.
I don't want to give them the
Exactly.
temptation. Because
And
I've judged plenty of times in this battle, um, and I've actually had it before where I'm sitting there, drinking a beer in between bands or whatever, just thinking about how I'm going to judge the band I just saw, and I get tapped on the shoulder for the fucking third time.
yeah.
Hey man, I just wanted to say, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, fuck, man, how many times are you going to try to butter me up? And then we've had bands like hit the judges up 3 or 4 days in advance, so I really like to give it maybe at the least 3 days before the event that we announce the judges. Preferably for me, it's the day before. I like to announce the day before, but a lot of the judges, they can bring fans themselves too and bring
True.
their friends
True.
out. So there's
Sure.
a fine line you gotta walk. And some of the judges, they like doing it because they like the attention. So they want to be
Yeah.
able to announce that they're going to be a judge a
Yeah.
week or two in advance. They
Sure.
want, so it's
Well,
just a fine line.
make that part of the criteria. Like, mark points off if they if the bands, you know, accost the
Oh
judges.
yeah.
Make that clear to them too.
Yeah. Do not
Don't
harass judge.
yeah. Don't try to give them money or anything like that. Or
Yeah.
I don't know if
But
that's happened, but
I don't know. personally, none of the judges I pick would do that. I wouldn't put it past any of the bands to try that shit. But I know none of the judges I pick would go for that shit.
Yeah.
So, they take it too seriously.
Well, whoever the finalists are, I would like to have them all on the show. Since I'm not going to be able to come out there, I'd still like to be able to talk to them.
Hell yeah.
Because like I said, the last time I went out there, 2019, Monarch won, Toxic Ruin got signed by M Theory, and they're on tour. The Sentients are still out there putting out stuff. They're awesome. Nahaya, they got signed to Rockshot Records out of Italy. They got a new singer and a new drummer. They're actually way better.
Yeah, they shopped their stuff to M Theory. I got to hear it all before it all came out.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't what Marco was looking for. It was kind of too modern hardcore.
That's fair. Yeah.
And,
so either way,
we told them that, and I don't think they agreed so much or whatever, but it's Marco's label. He can sign whoever he wants.
Exactly. And they found their label. So
yeah, exactly. I had no doubt they would.
Who else played? Violence System. They actually, I don't know if I ever told you this, Eric, but they they have 5 members plus they had that rack for their pre-programmed stuff. So they basically had 6 people on that small stage.
Yeah.
And they are used to much bigger stages in Atlanta. And so they just were out of their element, man. They
were really good though.
They were really good, but they wanted me to see that they were that they were even better. So I flew out to Atlanta in 2019, in September 2019, went to Slaughter Q.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I covered that on my show, and they actually bought my VIP ticket. So I was like, you guys are fucking buying me a VIP ticket for this festival. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
well, hopefully they killed it, man.
Yeah, they killed it. They just put out a new video. They're killing it. So I think that's it, right? Monarch, Toxic Ruin, Dissentients, Nahaya, and Violent System. There's the 5 bands.
Yeah.
So every band that made it. So what I'm getting at is being in this battle is you're going to get in front of some people like Eric, who's played Vakken himself, and knows knows what it takes to be successful. And
I'm an open book, you got a question, I'll answer it.
As long as you're not tapping you on the shoulder between judging.
Well, that's why I try not to judge anymore, so I can still be that open book and always there for him, But, we had a band the other night at the LA final come up to me, or the drummer, I think he was the drummer, came up to me, and he's just like, how did we not place? And he's like, really? Come on, how? Like, you tell me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, buddy. Like I was trying to...
You always get that, yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying to be nice. It's like, do you want the long version or the short version? Yeah. But I just try to tell him, it's like, dude, you're in the LA final. Everyone here loves you. It's just 3 judges decided it wasn't you tonight, but they did go over their set time. And I did tell them that they took forever to set up. They went over their set time. And when I said that, he just kind of rolled his eyes at me. And I'm like, see, bam. Yeah.
That's part of the criteria.
That's exactly the type of attitude I am not looking for.
Yep.
Because I don't want you to bring great disrespect to our country in Germany. If it's like you have 25-minute changeovers at the Viper Room. They insist on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or else I'd put more bands in there. And you've been there. It seems like forever in between bands.
It's kind of cool because they have that curtain, so you can't see what's going on.
You can't see what's going on, but it's like if you can't get your shit together in 25 minutes, sorry, it doesn't matter how good you are in between. When it's like if you took forever getting started, then you need to cut your set. You need to take it upon yourself to be like, fuck, we're not on time. Let's fucking get our shit back on time.
Yeah.
And I would respect that more, than one of, like say you're a band that gets on time and you're afraid to go over your time, so you only play 20 minutes.
Right.
I would respect the band who took forever and then gets their shit back on track more than the band that's on time and then just chickens out and plays too little. So, but either way, you're not ideal. I want a band that gets up there right on time and then destroys it for 24 minutes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's, it's not the end all be all if you don't win. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of bands to schmooze with. There's plenty of judges. You'll get 3 judges there. Yeah, don't fuck with them during the show, but as soon as the show's over, get your EP to them. Get your CD, get your EPK, get your card, get whatever you have, and go talk to them. Same with me. It's like, or same with the venue owners. Like, there's always someone you could be talking to advance your career with your band at any one of these battles at any given time.
Absolutely. So just go out there, do your best, have a positive attitude about it. And you guys,
I'm sorry if you didn't win, but most likely I wasn't a judge that night because I learned my lesson.
I mean, and just because you don't win a contest doesn't mean you're not a good band. So, I mean, there's a lot of competition, a lot of really good bands that are trying to get this done. So just go out there, either go out there, and you have to be an unsigned band, first of all, to be on here. So either go out there and get signed by that label, or go out there and get better for next year.
Exactly.
Those are your choices, or just be a total lame ass and quit. Which those are your choices.
Yep.
When you compete in this. So
you couldn't have said it better, man. Those are your choices. Those are your options.
Yeah.
And I prefer that you take option 2.
Yeah.
Get better. Come back next year stronger. And if you were respectful to me and to my other promoters or Andrew or anybody else, and you came and did a good job, you will always be invited back.
Yep.
It's pretty simple. Like, we're not going to blacklist a band because you didn't win. We're always going to be there for you. We're always going to want to see you do better next year.
But you might blacklist them if they give you an attitude like that guy you were talking to me about.
Yeah, and even then, I don't think I'll blacklist that band because, when they won their round, the 2 of the 3 judges were just blown away by this band.
Okay.
They're like, one of them gave them like all 10s, which I can't fucking stand as a judge. So if you're going to judge and you're listening to this, no all 10s. Not even fucking Dio was perfect every time.
Right.
God damn it. There's no way this fucking band from LA got all 10s. But anyway, these 2 of the judges just were like blown away. They're like, they're fucking ready. Fucking sign them right now. So you can understand that if they're getting that kind of attention one show with 3 judges, then they go play another with 3 completely different other judges, take forever to get on, only sell 6 tickets, and go over their set time. Why, you could possibly imagine that those next 3 judges weren't as impressed as the others. Plus, you got to also, that band played last on their first show, and they played second on the final.
Yeah.
So, they had a lot bigger crowd. They weren't even theirs, they were just the other band's crowds. There's, still hanging out to see who won. So, it does pay to play last, even if you haven't sold as many tickets as the other bands, don't have as many of your fans through the door. It does pay to play last.
Now, let me ask you, when it comes to the, I understand the LA and the West Coast, they're mainly playing in front of their fans regardless. But when it comes to the national competition, it's a lot easier for the West Coast bands to have some of their fans there than, somebody
that's like why
from Pennsylvania or Chicago,
And, that's why, especially at Viper Room, every time I'm up on stage announcing a winner or whatever, I let the crowd know, hey, you guys got to come back and support the out-of-state bands that are coming in the next couple of months, because they're not going to have as many the fans here. And I'm not saying you have to come out there and go crazier for them than the band you want to win or whatever, because I make it a little fairer, for the West Coast final and the national final, the two that have the longest traveling bands that come in. I take the criteria for the crowd response in the judges score sheet. That usually goes from 1 to 10. You score a band. I mark it all the way down to 1 to 3. So I get rid of the last 7 numbers. So there's no way any band could get a huge advantage scoring wise for having more fans there and for having a rowdier crowd. So like if you're the LA band, yeah, you're going to bring it and you're going to have your crowd there, but for that particular show, you're not going to get the huge advantage.
I would really recommend those out of state bands that are coming in. I would say, I don't know, a Discord group or a Facebook group, or find people that are in LA that are into metal that might not know any of the bands, and buy them tickets, or get the band to buy them tickets.
Yeah, spend more money.
I mean, yes. I mean, it might be an expensive way to get some fans there, but maybe
the whole thing about being in a professional or a band that wants to play Wacken is you got to be ready to spend a fuckload of money for your hobby.
Right.
And so
I mean, because
you said it, spend more money.
I mean, like I know you guys could help the bands a little bit get there, but they mostly still have to pay for their own most of the way to get there, right?
Yeah, we give them a cash prize. It just depends on how well we do throughout the year. I was able to give the last 2 bands $1,000.
Yeah,
and then help them.
Which $1,000 is nice, but when you're sending 5 or 6 people to Germany,
it's nothing. It probably didn't even pay for one flight fully.
No, that's why right now tickets are like $1,500.
Yeah,
that's like twice as much as last time I went. So
I usually get my flight for around $800 because I know I'm going, so I can get it in advance and it's cheaper. But right now, there's no cheap flights.
There's no cheap flights. Well, I've been looking for a while and it hasn't. If I would have booked it maybe a year ago, but like.
Yeah, but I've already lost money because of the first cancellation.
Yep.
I got screwed on my flight, on my tickets in 2020.
Now let me ask you this, Eric. Are you going to go?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Do you have tickets?
Yeah, I don't have tickets. I'm because I'm the USA rep.
Oh, right.
I'll be in the VIP camping area with the winning band.
No, gotcha.
So I'll be like their tour manager. I'll be over there helping them out and doing, taking them to the artist village, showing them what they need to do. I'll be there to help them get on stage, everything.
If anybody wants to sponsor me and help me get to Germany, that's about the only way I'm going to be able to go, because I do have a ticket. I do have a ticket for the festival, and I have a ticket for Wacken Wednesday. So I have a ticket for all 4 days.
Damn.
But
you need a flight.
I need a flight.
What about camping? Do you have camping over there?
It's included. Camping's included with your ticket in the general camping area. But
so you would just need a tent.
But if you guys want me to, if you would want me to bring my nice camera, which is in my other room right now, and video the whole event, I could totally be press for I could be press for any band that wants me to be. If you guys want me to be there, I can do it.
Hey man, he's pitching it right now. I hope bands are listening.
I really think you've given a lot of good advice. Like, you've talked about how you've been successful in your own band as well, and you've given a lot of good advice with bands that are playing in the Wacken battle. So just
take it seriously, because Wacken is, it's an invite only festival. It's, it's not one of those things where you can just throw money at it and play it. They don't, it's not like that.
I don't know who the finalists are going to be. I don't know who the winner's going to be, but
well, right now we've got one, Our Dying World from LA. They're one of the finalists for the national final.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to hit them up now, since you know,
I would
they're
love to.
already there, so you can get on top of that early.
I don't even know how to. That's one thing about deleting Facebook and Instagram. It's like, you know, like I was telling you, your Twitter, you guys haven't used it since 2019.
And I
So
don't know who the fuck that was who used it in 2019 because I haven't been on there since like 2013. And I run all our shit, so I don't know who the fuck that was. The story with that is we actually had Andrew from Metal Assault. He was managing us for a couple of months.
Okay.
And he started our Twitter.
Okay.
Because we didn't have one. I didn't know what. I didn't give a fuck. So he started that. And then like a month or 2 months into it, our keyboard player fired him without even asking the band or anything like that. She just up and fucking fired him. And to be honest, he was, you know, we couldn't afford him anyway. He was charging a monthly fee instead of a percentage, which is fine. But, you know, we just couldn't afford him without all band members on board anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, we were like anybody else. We were young and hungry and just trying to do whatever we could. So she fired him. We decided we couldn't rehire him. We fired her. And
I was about to say, I don't remember you guys having a keyboard player, especially a female keyboard player.
Yeah, that's how the band started, with the, you know, the female vocal, death metal vocal duo going on. And there's actually none of that in the new album.
Yeah.
So we've finally gotten away from where we started, you know. And so anyway, Andrew, if you're watching this, do you have our Twitter? If you do, let me know. I'll take it back. We had another manager a few years later who was like, "Who's running your Twitter?" I'm like, "Oh, we have a Twitter?" I thought, you know, I was like, "Oh fuck!" I thought Andrew.
You even have it in your email. You have it in your email.
Oh, there you go. Then it's there.
I mean, you have in your email, like, you know, all your links.
Okay.
So you've got your Twitter on there. So.
Well, maybe just so it looks like I have one. I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
It's there. It's there, but it just hasn't been used in 3 years.
Maybe I'll hit Andrew up. If he's the one that owns it, then, you know, might be easy to get it back.
He might. I know he.
It might have been one of the other managers we've had, and if that's the case, then who the fuck knows? And
yeah,
I don't really care to get it back. You know,
that's fair.
Don't follow us on Twitter because it ain't us. If I get it back from Andrew and it starts becoming us again, I'll fucking let you know.
Okay, all right. Oh man, I love Andrew though. He's a cool guy, dude. He's real supportive of me, and that's why I had to come out there.
Yeah, man. And look, you know,
man,
he's killing it with his record label, isn't he?
I gotta fucking tell you, man. Like, the more I talk to you, the more I really want to go. I had already decided I wasn't gonna go, but now I'm like, fuck, man. Those bands are so good. You know, they're so. All the band, you know, in the finals last time, they were all so cool to me, you know.
It'll be the same, man. You know it will be.
It'll be the same. I already know I'm not going to the Austin. I'm not going to Austin for the Texas final.
Right.
That's this Sunday. I've already made other plans. But man, if there's any way I could, if somebody wants to sponsor, I don't want to ask my parents. I need a real sponsor.
Right. Well, so does fucking Metal Battle USA, man.
Yeah.
We can't even get any sponsors.
Well, you got some logos on the you got
nothing monetary. They definitely help us and spread the word, and they're friends of ours, they're friends of John, the PR, and all that, you know.
John. I asked John, I was like, John, how come the Most Epic Adventures isn't on these posters?
Might as well be.
Yeah,
that's what I asked.
Fine. That's fine.
Me and John have had that conversation, but you know, I run the battles. I do the promoter stuff. I handle all the promoters and bands. He handles all the PR.
Actually, that reminds me. I gave Andrew $100 because I didn't have room to mail back the posters because I flew to LA this past time. I didn't have room to bring back the posters without him getting fucked up. So he said he was going to send them some tubes. I gave him $100. I was like, yeah, send me some T-shirts too. Send me some records and CDs. Just send me a bunch of stuff.
Just
And I
get
was
you
like,
some swag, man. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
and I was like, I can have him on the show, kind of like this, kind of talk, open up the Metal Assault mystery box.
Yeah. He's a little shyer than I am, but
Yeah,
maybe you can get him talking.
he's okay. We can talk about sports. He's a big sports guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
like the Dodgers.
and I'm from Houston, so I love the Astros. Dodgers fans hate Astros fans
I
typically.
think everybody hates Astros right about now. Knock on trash can.
Yeah, whatever. Every team cheats. It's like in NASCAR they say if you're not cheating, you're not trying,
You're not
right?
trying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a fan of a cheater team would say, right?
Well, only when it comes to baseball. I
Right.
don't I don't I don't think they cheated as bad as some people make them out to be. But that's
Yeah.
another story.
Hey man, I stopped watching baseball because of the steroid era in
Yeah.
the late '90s. So
Yeah.
I was a huge Dodgers fan. Played baseball as a kid. Loved
Yeah, me
baseball,
too. Yeah.
but now when Mark McGuire's arms became bigger than his forehead, and smacking 70 fucking home runs with Sammy Sosa, and Barry Bonds' forehead grows fucking 20 inches. Like,
Yeah, that
yeah,
was insane. So yeah,
you
I
know,
understand. I get that.
I
Baseball.
was done with it. It turned into a comic book to me.
Yeah, baseball has always struggled to stay. They want to stay the number one sport in America, and they're
Well, I
having
think
a
it's
hard time with it.
football, right?
I think football, basketball's gotten pretty big. I'm
Yeah.
a big
Well,
soccer fan.
I'm a hockey guy.
Yeah, yeah,
So
you are. You're a Kings or Ducks fan.
fuck no. Red Wings. Go Red
Red-
Wings. Fuck the Ducks.
Fuck.
Kings can suck a dick, but fuck the Ducks. Fuck
Why?
you.
Why the Red Wings? I mean, they were
Original
pretty
six,
dominant.
baby.
They are an
Original
team.
six.
They are an
Yep. When
original six team.
I was told, when I got into hockey, I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I was watching. I think it was the Red Wings play the Kings, and someone's just like, "Yeah, man, they're original six team. You gotta root for original six." And I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense." So same thing with my football. I'm a Packers fan. You gotta go for the original
Oh,
teams, man.
do you know who my NFL team is?
Would it be the Cowboys?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. I
Fuck
mean,
no.
that's the easy guess. It's not the Texans. Can't be the
No.
Texans. Even though you're from there, I mean, God, they suck so bad. Can't be the Texans. Although, the true fans, man, we root for our teams no matter what
We
they're
root
doing.
for our
Like
teams no matter what. No, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, Eric.
the Bears, dude. I love the NFC North,
Bears.
man.
Yeah,
Besides the Lions, the Lions can go fuck themselves. They're just so
they're
inadequate.
They're-
But the Vikings, the Bears, the Packers, that's a division right there,
yeah,
dude.
the black and blue North.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So awesome. I love the Bears, man. Good for you. Good on you.
Oh, I figured as a Packers fan, you'd be like, "Oh, interview over."
Oh fuck no, dude. No, I'd love to go see a game with you. We just fight the whole time.
No, I'm not like that.
But nah, it's especially football. Like I just take it as stride. People don't even know I'm a fan. I am a big fan, but hockey, I'm loud and proud.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I'll talk shit on, that I'll get in heated arguments about.
I'm a Calgary Flames fan. It's because we've never had an NHL team in Houston, and I will listen, man. If you're from Houston, you don't like Dallas. If you're from Dallas, you don't like Houston. That's just the way it is.
Oh, okay.
So I'm never gonna root for the Stars.
The Stars are rad though, even though they come from Minnesota. But
I'm never gonna root for a Dallas team ever in any sport. Never will that happen.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean,
so yeah, I became a Flames fan. First time I ever saw ice hockey was in the '88 Olympics.
Nice.
And, that was in Calgary, and then the Calgary Flames won the Stanley Cup the next season. So I've been on that train ever since. So
Vernon, man, that dude was a beast.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a lot of good players over the years. They haven't won it again since then. Lanny McDonald and his big red mustache, but
that was so sexy.
But yeah, they've got a good young team now, so we'll see. But
Yeah, they just
anyway,
beat the shit out of the Red Wings.
yeah, well, the Red Wings are a little bit on a slump, so they're not as
Well,
good.
we call it a rebuild.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
No, we got some good young talent, man. I'm excited for the future. I think Stevie Y knows what he's doing. He
Yeah,
proved it over there in Tampa Bay.
he did. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He really did. So yeah, he went back
So
home.
I
So
have
it was well
faith in
done.
my captain, oh captain.
Yep, he went back home. So that makes sense. Yeah, he did a great job in Tampa, without a doubt. Without a doubt. A lot of people were like, "Why does Tampa deserve a team? Why does Nashville deserve a team?" You
Right.
know,
Well, and the
I
Thrashers, they're no more.
no,
Everyone's like, why the fuck does Atlanta get a team? Well, they don't get one anymore.
they had they've lost two teams because they were
So,
the original Flames. They were the Atlanta
yeah,
Flames. They
Atlanta
moved to
Flames.
Calgary, and then they got the Thrashers, and then they moved
Now
them.
they're the Whalers.
No, the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh, the Jets.
Because
That's right.
the original Winnipeg Jets moved to did they become the Coyotes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now the Coyotes, the
And the
Arizona
Whalers
Coyotes,
came the Avalanche, right?
No, Carolina Hurricanes. The Quebec Nordiques became Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, okay. You know your Canadians, man.
No, I know sports movement. Yeah,
Nice.
it's a weird thing to know, but yeah,
I
get
don't
the
like
team.
any of the Canadian hockey teams, man. They can all suck a left dick.
Left dick. Oh, Eric, you're hilarious, dude. Well, man, I've taken more of your time than I expected to, but
Yeah, man. It's always good chatting with you,
it's always
dude.
good chatting, man. I'm gonna try to come out there, but right now, if I'm gonna cover any more of this festival or go to Germany, I'm really gonna need some help.
Right. Well, somebody help him. I'll get with you in a month or so and see where you're at. See if there's anything I can do for you.
I appreciate it. I'm not, I know you've got your own stuff to worry about,
Oh yeah,
especially
this shit's
with your own
expensive, man. There's
yeah.
there's not much money in metal any way you fucking do it, man. So I'm always just trying to help the scene and get along my own way. I still got to buy my own fucking flights to Germany,
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
understand.
anyway, but yeah, I just, want to give a shout out to Helsótt and all the Helsótt fans. We have our new album, Will and the Witch, coming out May 20th. You can pre-order it now. We've got a limited edition double LP gold vinyl. I think we only pressed 200 copies.
Okay.
So yeah, go pick that up before it's gone. And definitely appreciate you.
Where can people pick that up at?
mtheoryaudio.com/store. You can pick it up at the M Theory Audio or the Hellsop Bandcamp. If you're into the URL thing, you can go to smarturl.com/Hellsot, and that'll give you all of our links. Probably even Twitter.
Let me see if I can
pull that up.
Oh crap! What happened here? My cat's not helping me. Oh no, it's taking M Theory Audio. There we go. All right, so yeah, let's do this. We'll do the share screen. Let me show their website real quick. So yeah, they got a new video from Stardust, which I haven't had a chance to. I haven't had a chance to check that one out. Have you heard that one yet?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll watch that later. But
if you didn't know, I'm the production manager for M Theory Audio.
Okay. Hatchet, dude. I've seen
yeah, that's gonna get put together in my living room.
I have seen Hatchet, actually. I have seen Hatchet. They played, and there's your video, and here is your news release, and here's the pre-order, and then it has your video. So the official store. So official store North America.
Yeah, I hope you all dig that album cover as much as I do. Felipe killed it for us, man.
Where did it go? European fan. I'm not. Do I still have? No, I don't know why it's showing me. This is showing. Okay, here it is. You have to scroll down a little bit. I do have that M Theory Bathory T-shirt with all the bands on the back.
Oh, how cool is that? I don't
Yeah,
even
it's
have
super
that.
cool. Yeah, I ordered that. I just got it the other day actually, and it came with the label sampler, and your song is the first one on there.
Yep, because I lucked out on that one, man. We decided to do the
Okay.
catalog backwards. So the last song on there is from the first CD we did. So the first song on there is from the newest CD at the time, and that was ours. So
We're getting a couple of weird messages from Twitch. I'm not going to even acknowledge those. I don't know what those. Yeah, you can see that in the comments there. I don't even know what these people are talking about.
no, I don't see any comments.
Okay.
Was it because I said left dick?
I don't know. I don't know what these people are talking about. Sometimes I get random Twitch is
Some randos, man.
some randos, yeah. So, all right. And when it comes to YouTube, if somebody leaves a rude a rude YouTube comment, I can block them. But with Twitch, it doesn't allow me to do anything about them.
So
So
it's
here,
just it's the Wild West, man.
it, yeah, it's crazy. Some bullshit. Anyway, anyway, all right, Eric. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on, going a little bit extra with me, man. It's always good to talk to you. I'm gonna try to make it out there for the 7th of May.
Well, no hard feelings if you
I'm gonna
can't, man.
try.
You know,
I'm
you
out to
always got my
Spain,
support, and I always appreciate you, man.
and I really want to go to Germany. Um,
Yeah, I bet. Me
yeah,
too.
yeah. But who knows if it's gonna happen? You know, what's Putin gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
between here and now, like
I can't even think about buying my ticket right now, man. You know,
yeah,
just because of that alone.
yeah.
You
I don't
know.
want to be a pessimist, but I mean they've canceled
Oh,
it.
the last couple of years has done that to me. It's obviously
Yeah.
done it to you too.
Well, the last couple of Vakens were canceled last year. They didn't. It was really close, man. It was really close. I was
Well,
really annoyed. I didn't buy plane ticket because I was just waiting to hear, and
I'll
then they
tell you
finally
all this
announced.
much. They are gung ho about having it.
Yeah.
The organizers, they were so upset that it didn't happen last year. So they're going to do every fucking thing in their power to make sure it happens this year.
And trust me, man, I kept buying shirts. I have Vakken 2020 shirts, I have Vakken 2021 shirts, and I even have Vakken 2022 shirts that they sell now. So,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
supporting, man. That's all you
I
can do.
yeah, so I have my ticket to the festival. That's the hardest part. Now I need to find a way to get there.
Yeah, that's even harder.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So, all right,
well,
man. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for
yeah.
having me. We'll talk soon. All right, bud.
All right, thank you, Eric.
All right, thank you.
Later. All right, that was Eric Dow from Helsótt. They have their new album Will and the Witch coming out on May 20th. If you go to m-theoryaudio.com/store, you can scroll down, you can pre-order that. The double LP is limited to 250 copies on gold. So you might want to check that out. And hope you enjoyed their video. Hope you enjoyed talking to him. He gave a lot of good information about the rock and metal battle. So I wanted to talk to him more about his band and his new album. But we got that out. We showed the video. They've got their videos on M Theory, and they do have a really awesome tour vlog from when they went in 2019. It's really well done and shows you what it's like to go and see to be a band that plays at Vakken. So it was really well done. So good on them for doing that. And I don't know, whoever the Vakken Metal Battle winner is this year, maybe I can do that for you guys. I just need, like I said, I already have tickets, so I can go, but I just need a way to get there. I need help to get there. So, all right, I've got a lot of content coming out this week. So if you're still watching, let me see. I can look at my channel content. Tomorrow, all these videos will be released at noon. So tomorrow, so today they shut at Disneyland. They shut down Pirates of the Caribbean. It's going to be they have to do some repairs to it, so it's going to be shut down for an unknown amount of time. But I did shoot a full ride video for that, which I did not post before, but it will be posted tomorrow. This was from February 10th with my friend Leia. On So that's Tuesday. On Wednesday, I went to PNC Stadium and took a full tour. I got a full private tour, so that will come up on Wednesday. So you'll be able to see that. I got to go up the tunnel and into the locker rooms and go into the suites and all the different seating areas. That was really cool. And then on Thursday, I've got a video. Me and my dad went to the Aggie Land Wildlife Safari north of Houston, in between Madisonville and Bryan, and actually gave me some bad seasonal allergies being out there, actually. But I'll have that up Thursday. All these are premiering noon Central Daylight Time. So make sure to hit that notification bell. You'll be notified as soon as those premiere. Next week, this show, Saturday. Saturday is Dynamo, another Dynamo match playing Colorado Rapids. It is 713 night, $7 tickets, $1 hot dog, $3 beers. I don't drink beer. I drink water. But I will attempt a hot dog, at least one. They were really bad last year. The team was really bad. So, the team is better this year. Hopefully the hot dogs will be better. So you'll get my full report of that. They're doing a few 713 nights this year. So I'll give you the report on the hot dog. I'll give you the hot dog report from the game. And of course, I'll vlog the whole match experience. And Sunday, for those of you in Austin or San Antonio in that area, I really recommend you going to come and take it live to go to the Vakken Metal Battle. That's going to be an awesome show. I'm not sure of all the bands that are going to be there, but whoever wins is going to be they're going to earn it. It's a really going to be a hard fought event. But I'm actually going to be at the Houston Dash first match of the season, part of the opening match for the 2022 Challenge Cup. So I am in the Surge supporter group, and we do also support the Houston Dash. So I am a Houston Dash season ticket holder along with Houston Dynamo. So we'll have that coming up. And next Monday, I will be coming on at noon because I have Carmilla from Sweden. I've actually had them on before. They have a new singer, so we're gonna have the new singer on. Her English isn't super great, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see what we can do. But that's gonna be noon because it's gonna be like 8 p.m. where they're at in Sweden. And in 2 weeks, I'm gonna have Greyhawk. That'll probably be the normal 7 o'clock time, maybe a little later. I'll have to confirm with Darren the details on that a little bit closer. And then the week after that, going back to noon, I'm going to be talking to Ryogan. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, from Finland. Fantastic, beautiful, artistic artist out of Finland on Inverse Records. I have a good relationship with that record label. So, all right, this has gone for almost an hour and a half. If you haven't slapped that like button, boom, slap the like button for me, guys. And I gave you all the information about everything that's coming up. And until then, remember to drink water, listen to metal, enjoy nature, and have the most epic adventures.